Have you ever noticed someone who almost always stays at home? They rarely go out, don't attend many gatherings, don't feel the need to constantly meet people, and often choose the comfort of their own space over the outside world. In a society that praises busyness, travel, and constant social activity, this behavior is often misunderstood. People quickly label them as lazy, antisocial, boring, or even depressed. But psychology tells a much deeper story. Staying home is not always about fear or avoidance. In many cases, it's about self-understanding, emotional safety, and inner balance. From a young age, we are taught that being active outside equals success. Going out, networking, attending events, and being visible are seen as signs of a full life. Staying home is often portrayed as wasting time. So when someone repeatedly chooses their room, their bed, their books, their screen, or their silence, it feels wrong to others. But psychology reminds us that peace does not always come from movement. Sometimes, peace comes from stillness. People who prefer staying home often have a strong connection with their inner world. They don't constantly need external stimulation to feel alive. While others search for excitement outside, these individuals find comfort in familiarity. Their home feels safe, predictable, and emotionally grounding. This doesn't mean they hate people. It simply means their energy recharges in quiet environments, not crowded ones. One major reason many people stay home is emotional regulation. The outside world can be overwhelming. Noise, expectations, small talk, social pressure, and constant interaction drain mental energy. For some, staying home is not escape, but recovery. It's how they protect their mental health. Psychology shows that people who are sensitive to stimulation often choose environments where they feel most in control, and home provides that control. Another reason is self-awareness. People who know themselves well don't feel pressured to follow social norms blindly. They understand their limits. They know when going out will exhaust them instead of fulfilling them. Instead of forcing themselves into situations that don't align with their nature, they honor what feels right. This level of self-respect often looks like isolation from the outside, but internally, it's balance. Many home-loving individuals are deep thinkers. They reflect, analyze, imagine, and process life internally. While others distract themselves with constant activity, these people sit with their thoughts. They replay conversations, question meaning, and explore ideas. Home gives them the mental space to think without interruption. Silence, for them, is not empty, it's productive. There's also a strong link between staying home and emotional independence. People who are emotionally secure don't always need others around to feel okay. They don't rely on constant company to avoid loneliness. They've learned how to sit with themselves without discomfort. This ability is rare and often misunderstood. Being alone without feeling lonely is a sign of inner strength, not weakness. Some people stay home because they've learned hard lessons about overstimulation and burnout. After being drained by social expectations, disappointments, or emotional overgiving, they retreat inward. Home becomes a place of healing. Psychology recognizes this as a natural protective response. When the world feels too loud, the mind seeks quiet. It's also important to understand that many people who stay home are highly observant. They notice details others miss. They read emotions well. They sense tension in rooms. This sensitivity makes social environments tiring. Staying home reduces emotional overload and helps them reset. It's not avoidance, it's self-preservation. Another misunderstood aspect is ambition. Staying home does not mean someone lacks goals. Many people build dreams quietly. They learn skills, study, create, plan, and grow in private. Their progress may be invisible, but it's real. Psychology shows that not everyone thrives under pressure or public accountability. Some people grow best in solitude. Home also offers emotional safety. Outside, people perform roles. Inside, they can be themselves. No masks, no explanations, no expectations. For people who have spent years adapting to others, home is where they finally rest. This emotional rest is essential for long-term mental health. There's a common assumption that staying home equals sadness, but often, it's the opposite. Many people stay home because they've discovered that constant socializing doesn't automatically equal happiness. They've chosen peace over chaos, depth over noise, comfort over approval. Of course, this doesn't mean that never leaving home is always healthy. Balance matters. But psychology warns us against judging behavior without context. Staying home can be a conscious, healthy choice, not a problem to fix. If you're someone who enjoys staying home and sometimes feels guilty about it, understand this. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not missing out on life. You're living it differently. And different doesn't mean wrong. And if you're someone who feels drained by constant interaction, maybe this is your sign to listen to yourself. Not to isolate, but to slow down. To create space. To rest without shame. The world celebrates loud lives, but it survives because of quiet ones too. Some people recharge in crowds. Others recharge in solitude. Both are valid. So here's today's sticky lesson. Staying home doesn't mean you're hiding from life. Sometimes, it means you're finally listening to yourself. Peace doesn't always come from going out. Sometimes, it lives exactly where you are. If this video made you feel understood, take that as a sign you're not alone. And if you want more videos that explore the psychology behind everyday behaviors, stay connected. Some of the most important lessons are found in quiet places.